Okay.
All right, we're here with Dave Wahl. And Dave, I know a lot of people know you as a member of the Oakley Rotary and as a former fire chief. But today you're stepping into a role for Los Medanos College. Can you kind of tell me what you have going on in that capacity?
Well, sure will. And thanks so much for the opportunity. I was asked a couple of years ago to bring about a community education program for Los Medanos College. We've really talked about it literally for decades, and now we've finally launched it. And we've got basically, there are three different elements to the community education program. We call it fee-based, not for credit. So there's no tuition. Students don't have to enroll in the college. The three primary components right now are we have an entrepreneurial section, which is part of our contract ed, and actually the city of Oakley is sponsoring hour-and-a-half workshops on small business ideas about taxation, about social media, about human resources. Those are on the third Friday of each month on Zoom. You can find those on our website. Really, really popular. Second time we're going through the process. One other element are online classes. They're 6 weeks long. There's literally hundreds of them, everything from soup to nuts, small business and math and IT and hospitality and health. Very, very popular. And the third one, the one that's really prompted this conversation, is our Lifelong Learning Center, also referred to as adult lectures. So these lectures, in this case, with the ones that we want to talk about, drill down on, they're about 2 hours long. They're at the Brentwood Center, so it's live in person. And the focus this time is on history of the East Contra Costa communities. Now, the topics for these lectures could be politics, it could be history, it could be art, it could be food, it could be love and relationships. In this case, it happens to be history, and they're done by Carol Jensen, who's a local author who's written a number of books about the history of Oakley and of Brentwood. We're going to look at the Delta, look at maritime, ghost stories, history through postcards. Carol is an absolute gem and really presents the information deep down. We're going to start off with the Byron Hot Springs coming up on the 16th of August, and those are every third Tuesday. The cost is only $19. And again, it's at the Brentwood Center. Seating is somewhat limited. There's only 40 people can fit in the classroom. So registration is on right now. Folks can go to the Los Medanos College website. It's losmedanos.edu/community ed, or just search through the A to Z. We're on Facebook. Obviously, there's a number of ways to find us and get registered and make sure they have a spot. The people that take the courses, especially these history, I think it's really interesting. We've gone through the series once before last year. This year, we're expanding it to additional dates. We'll go all the way through May of next year. You've got about half of the folks really from sort of Trilogy and Somerset who are new to the area, who have retired here in the Brentwood and East County area and have not lived here for a long time. And they love to come in and find out about the history going way back to the indigenous people that were here just literally thousands of years ago. And then the other half of the class is the history buffs, the folks from the East Contra Costa Historical Society, sometimes multi-generations having lived in the area and actually contribute to the learning. It really is a wonderful mix. Highly encourage people to take advantage of it. Kyle, I think that's pretty much the story. Again, you can find the registration information. Matter of fact, I just sent out an email this morning. We have a mailing list that you can subscribe to, and we would love to add you to that because there's lots going on in the community education program, and we want to make sure that we get the word out to the community. And the Brentwood Press certainly supports the work that the college does, and we just love being partners with you guys to get the word out and make sure that people know that this is available to take advantage of.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Dave. I really, really appreciate it. And we'll have an article in this week's issue of the press as well. So if people want to read instead of listen, that's an option too.
Yes.
All right. And thanks again, Dave, for your time, and good luck with your endeavor.
All right. Thank you so much, Kyle. Do appreciate it.
Thank you.